These books are these extraordinary arc-like carriers of knowledge from the past. One of the things they tell us is that people from the past, just like people now, want to communicate. They want to reach out across distance, across time, with their stories, with the knowledge that's most precious to them.
When you look at a book, what you're seeing are a combination of ideas, technologies, materials, which each have their own history. So the books are a conduit both to the individual people throughout history who've enjoyed and examined that book, and to the cultural connections between past and present and between peoples across time.
A lot of that story is hidden. The micro-CT scan allows us to see more than the naked eye, and it allows us to see the book not being taken apart.
We can look at the manuscripts and discover so many layers of information, how they were put together, and then you discover all this richness of multi-layers, but also in a way of giving a voice to the manuscript itself. So it was eye-opening.
When we first started scanning, we had no idea some of the things that we would find. That has been really lovely. One of the books that we scanned was a book of hours from 15th century France, and we were shocked to discover that it has these empty sewing holes, this like random piece of metal which is inside, which is a very curious artifact which we don't really understand yet. The antiphonor offers its own treasures. A good 30% at least of the book's pages are missing. This scan allows us to see inside the stubs where those pages were, to identify a little bit more about where they fell. In addition, the book has these fabulous big wooden covers. CT allows you to see the grains of the wood, which could allow you to tell the species, could potentially allow you to tell the weather patterns of that particular year that the book was made, could offer you a new way of dating that book, or of dating its covers, which may have come from even earlier than that book itself. So the next one is currently known as Fisher 01106. It's a collection of devotional materials to Vishnu. First off, we wanted to know whether this binding was original. Second, we wanted to know what that binding would have looked like when it was made. What we were able to tell with micro-CT is that that binding looked really great when it was made. It was like a beautiful, tailor-made, flat binding. The Rumi manuscript is the book that we've most recently scanned, and it's really only beginning to start to speak to us. The poetry of this book is present not only in its text, but it is even infiltrated into the science of it. I'm fundamentally grateful to this book for showing us that micro-CT could be really beautiful.
Everyone is really interested in seeing the results of the testing that we're doing. It's coming from museums and libraries and scholars and the public, and everyone is just very, very excited about bringing the new science and the old books together.
It really creates a different perspective on these artifacts, and it's opened a door into future study as we are able to connect with them and connect them with the people who live today.